Tracy Elise is the head of the Phoenix Goddess Temple in Arizona, and she was arrested for prostitution. Raw Story reports here. She ran a goddess-focused temple to honor the natural healing and the sacredness of the body. Prosecutors said it was just a fancy excuse for a brothel. Elise offered spiritual sexual services to anyone who made a donation to her church. But the temple was raided by local police, and indictments were handed down to members of the organization for prostitution. Okay, so like I said, article on Raw Story about this. They go on and explain more of the details. And there's one elephant in the room of a question here. Hold on. The system has decided, the Supreme Court has decided, whether or not I agree with it, and I don't agree with it, they say, hey, religious liberty, man. You get to do anything you want if you hide behind religious liberty. So with the Hobby Lobby case, what did they say? They say, well, if you are a worker at a company, in this case Hobby Lobby, and you decide that your moral code allows you to take birth control, well, if the owner of said business disagrees with you, and according to their moral code, they're against birth control, they get to take away your birth control. You're a worker at the company, you don't get to make your own decisions. They get to take away your birth control. Why? Because of religion. So, hang on. You guys say, well, when it's religion and those are the facts, sure, the owner gets to do whatever they want and hide behind religion. I get to take your birth control and hide behind religion. Why the fuck wouldn't that apply to this also? I know you guys disagree with prostitution. I know you don't like prostitution, but understand, it's my religion. And I have religious liberty to exercise my beliefs. If an owner can take away birth control from a worker, why wouldn't I, the owner of this establishment and of this church, why wouldn't I be able to say, this is one of my holy sacraments, sexual release. It's a part and parcel of a spiritual connection you have with your body and with the universe and with nature. How can you be against that? It's my religion. Are you an anti-religious bigot? Are you against religious liberty? I guess you hate religious liberty. No, but see, that's the thing. They'll pick and choose, which is why it's so beyond ridiculous. Because in the Hobby Lobby case, idiots like Antonin Scalia tried to have their cake and eat it too, and they were like, yeah, you know, some would say that this sets a precedent of allowing people to do anything they want in the name of religion, but no, we really just mean it for this particular case and for Christians. Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? So in other words, I don't know, let's say you're an Orthodox Jew, and you say, well, look, I'm against vaccines, so none of my workers can have vaccines at my business. That's crazy, right? And the Supreme Court agrees. Like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. What? It's their decision. It's their bodies, and it's a vaccine. Come on. We're supposed to, civilized people take vaccines. What's wrong with you, right? But again, with Christians, oh, the owner wants to take away your birth control? Take it away. Why isn't it her body? Why isn't it her choice? Why isn't civilized people get to do what they want? Why doesn't that apply there? Christians, special category. Anybody else, Muslims, Jews, random goddess temple in Arizona of sexual healing. Nope, that doesn't count. There was a case with Native Americans who said, hey, our religion, we get to smoke peyote, or we get to smoke marijuana. It's part of a religious ritual. It is. And the Supreme Court said, nope, doesn't count. Nope, that's against the law in the United States, so I don't care what your religion says. Tough cookies. Look, man, here's the thing. You have to be consistent, and they are not consistent. If you're going to allow the owner to take away from the worker the birth control, you're going to have to allow the Orthodox Jew to take away the vaccine from the worker. You're going to have to allow the smoking of peyote and marijuana. You're going to have to allow the sexual healing behind the guise of religion. But they don't want to do that. And by the way, let me be clear. Am I in favor of people being allowed to hide behind religion for anarchy? I get to do whatever I want and violate any law I want because religion. No, the answer is you're only allowed religious liberty insofar as you are following secular laws. So that's as far as religious liberty goes. There should be no extra rights or special exemptions for religion. Okay? That's my position on it. Having said that, would I, for other reasons, not tied to religion in any way, shape, or form, legalize prostitution, legalize marijuana, legalize drugs, yes, I would do that. But that has nothing to do with religious liberty. It has to do with common sense. But take note how there's massive hypocrisy here. Hey, if you want religious liberty and you're a Christian, you want to take away other people's, ability to have birth control, by all means. But if you're any other religion or anything that we disagree with, like prostitution, oh no, you don't get religious liberty. That's only for Christians who want to take away women's birth control. Unbelievable stuff.